All right, Microsoft saying a group of Chinese hackers gained access to some of its customers' email accounts.
The group is believed to have exploited the company's cloud email service in order to breach the defenses of multiple government agencies.
CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Skanger joins us now from our D.C. bureau. Nicole, always great to see you. What do we know about who or what entity carried out this attack?
Yeah, Errol, we know it was carried out by a group of Chinese cyber spies, a state-sponsored group of hackers, and this one has a nickname, Storm 0558. Now, the hacking campaign exploited a gap in Microsoft's cloud to penetrate about 25 organizations, and Microsoft says that while the breaches have been mitigated, the investigation remains ongoing. Same goes for the FBI. Now, yesterday, senior U.S. government officials from the FBI and CISA, which is the nation's top cyber agency, told CBS News no classified information was taken, and there's no evidence hackers infiltrated networks beyond a small number of Microsoft Outlook inboxes. U.S. officials were quick to point out this is not SolarWinds 2.0, not a supply chain attack, and beyond that, sometimes in the cyber world, we see criminals use a vulnerability to access as many different networks as they can. These are noisy campaigns. They're known as spray and pray hacks. They're really common in ransomware or financially motivated schemes. That is also not the case here. This is a narrow, targeted espionage campaign that worked quietly to infiltrate specific targets, including U.S. government agencies, two that we know of, and it really speaks to the sophistication of the actors behind it.
Well, tell us, who did this hack actually target? What kind of damage did it do?
Yeah, Lana, the State Department was ground zero of these attacks, according to government officials. And that agency first discovered the intrusion and actually alerted Microsoft. But in addition to the State Department, a small number of email accounts at the Department of Commerce were also hacked, including that of Secretary Gina Raimondo. It remains unclear if the cabinet secretary regularly uses that email account. Not all cabinet secretaries do, but Microsoft said a total of about 25 organizations worldwide were hacked, and FBI and CISA officials say the number of U.S.-based organizations remains in the single digits. These are obviously not random targets. This is not happening in a vacuum. U.S.-Chinese relations are arguably at their weakest point in years. We know that tensions have risen over that Chinese surveillance balloon that passed over the United States earlier this year, Beijing's close relationship to Moscow during the war in Ukraine, not to mention China's continued threats to Taiwan. And when it comes to the Commerce Department, we know that new export controls on Chinese technologies have been met with some frustration by Chinese counterparts.
Well, Nicole, we know that Secretary Blinken is meeting with a top Chinese official in Indonesia today. We wonder if this topic will come up. What are your thoughts on that? And can you shed some light on the timeline of this attack?
Yeah, so on the timeline, the hackers had access to the email accounts for about a month before the issue was discovered by the State Department. And U.S. officials say not all of the victims had been breached for a full month before the discovery was made. For some, it was a mere days. Notable timing here, the intrusion was first discovered in mid-June. That's around the same time Secretary of State Antony Blinken made his trip to Beijing. Now, perhaps coincidentally today, as you mentioned, Blinken met with China's top diplomat, Wang Yi, in Indonesia. This ranks among the many likely topics of discussion for the two diplomats, but a readout of that meeting fell short of providing any real details. It did call their face-to-face discussion candid and constructive.
All right, Nicole Skanger, thank you.
Thank you.